Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Niccolo the Cook, and yes, I am shooting 3 videos in one day. Gotta stay on the grind. Uh, but we are continuing my tier list video, which I'm very happy about, very excited about, and hopefully you guys get leave a little bit more knowledgeable and appreciative of Attack on Titan and Isayama after. And if you don't like it, you're more than welcome to leave a hate comment. Got plenty of those. I could use a few more. So yeah, we left up at Annie laying heart, and hopefully I can finish it out here. Maybe I'll have to do a part 3, but let's continue. All right, so as it stands, here it is right now. We got Zeke, Mikasa, and Armin. I know, very controversial here in the tier S. Grisha, Connie, Reiner, and Annie an A plus, Hanji an A, Marco and B plus. Peck, I've actually heard her be called Peck. I don't know. I think it'd be Peak. P-Q. No, it'd be P-Q. Peck in the C, and Hannes. Niall, I forgot this guy's name, Minister something. Laos, I think. And Mike. And then, a bunch of other living characters there. And actually, I saw some more Lost Girls characters. This guy. Yeah, he can go there. Stratman, you can go there as well. Carly, you can go there. And the freaking waiter, yeah, you can go there as well. You can also go there. Alright, so next up we have Pixis. I'll put Pixis actually in A. Maybe a B. He's not, no. He's definitely an A. Okay, so Pixis. And I'm going into this a little bit unarmed here. I do not know entirely what I'm talking about because I had not researched entirely for this video, but I will tell you what I can tell you right now. So Pixis is a great character because he's sort of like Hanji again, but he is much more wise than Hanji and much more pragmatic, I'd say, than Hanji. No, I wouldn't say that. He was 100% more pragmatic. He had great interpersonal skills, and he really understood the nature of human beings, which is why he wouldn't be surprised about the ending of this show. And he, unlike Zackley and Erwin, was genuinely interested in humanity, yet he still went along with their coup, which is what I like about Titan. You got a lot of people. Look at we got Reiner and Annie, 2 completely different goals, working for the same goal. And Zeke, actually, Zeke, Annie, and Reiner. Actually Zeke started using these people, but they're all doing the same thing. Same thing with Pixis and Airman and Zachary. They're all doing the same thing, but for two completely different reasons. And yeah, he really brought a lot of wisdom, especially with dealing with human nature, to this show. Again, I cannot really speak in detail about it because I'm not that well researched, but there will be a Pixis video. But yeah, very good character there. I can just tell instinct he's an A. And if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. You can go disagree in the comments. Is this supposed to be Petra? Yeah, okay, going here. Yeah. Connie. Now, Connie gets a lot of flack for being flip-floppy, which, funny, last time I checked, flip-flopping was character development, but I guess when you flip-flop, you're not developing your character, you're just flip-flopping and being inconsistent. Connie's a great character because Connie, well, actually, he gets 2 sort of quick spikes. The first one where he actually threw Marco, that's why Marco's ranked so high, even though he got barely any screen time, was going to join the military police. Why? Same reason why everyone wants to join the military police, and it's a perfectly fine reason, to live a safe life in the interior, because why not? But he's convinced by Marco and John and Aaron to join the Civic Corps. Ooh, character development, sprinkles. He's a side character. But then we have actually more, because this poor innocent boy gets turned into a ruthless killer. And he is that scene was very, very well done in the anime, because the anime makes his head turn slower. But when he kills, I forgot the guy's names. I think Naz was one of them. When he goes and he kills his friends at the port when he's fighting the Jaegerist. Very heartbreaking scene. He wants to, do the right thing, and he wants to, be a good person. Wants to be a hero, and he But he's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to spill blood to stop this violence. And that's a very powerful scene. She just, Armin's there, he's bleeding out, he doesn't want to turn to the Colossal, and then he just, turns and he shoots to that. Very, very sad stuff. But and then he's starting to understand people more, starting to understand people's actions more. He was very ignorant as to why, these two were doing what they were doing, right? He thought of these people as monsters, people deserving death. Then he became that same person. And again, like I said, at the end, in 138, he says, hey, it's not like we don't have any regrets, right? And so he's learning what it's like to have these regrets. I don't think Annie has regrets. She pretty much did everything with a lot of forethought. But Reiner definitely does, though. But he turns, this sweet boy turns into this ruthless killer, and he's starting to understand people. He's actually starting to understand, oh, that's why Aaron had this reaction. That's why Aaron's being like this, right? But he's like, oh, that's why Annie and Reiner and Berthold were like this. Okay, I understand now, right? And he, he's just this naive. Again, I hated his guts for the longest time, but he turns into he was this naive little boy. Well, then he's starting to understand, the nature of evil, how good people, well, not good people, but how people turn evil, because this is what this character is supposed to represent, right? Because he's this good-natured, funny guy, goofing off and training, but then he turns into a real evil bastard. Again, I always bring this up. He also was assisting Aaron in the killing in Liberio, and so on and so forth. So yeah, really cool stuff done. The nature of evil, sort of like Crime and Punishment. The theme of Crime and Punishment. Again, not anything like Connie. Obviously, it's not all like candles for the book, but sort of the same idea there. So very nice stuff. So I'm actually gonna put him B+. I'll put him in B+. Damn, this is not right. Maybe I'll change. Yeah, he's much higher than Marco, though. I don't know how to put this, but I knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, he's much higher than Marco. But he's definitely in between Marco and Hanji. Actually, maybe I should switch these characters. Connie and no. Okay, yeah. Very awkward placement here, but he's much better than what I'm letting on. Hitch. Yeah, I'm actually, again, no, and I do mean this genuinely, no disrespect to Isayama, but I almost want to put her here just out of respect for Isayama, but she does get a lot of screen time, and she doesn't develop that much. She has her moments here and there, like she explains, she stands in for the world's ignorance, or the public's ignorance on topics. And she's, just a lazy person in general. She's really supposed to be a relatable character, because she's ignorant about, the secret affairs of the government, and she, lazy, does not want to do the most work, and she also does not want to go against the flow. Actually, what Annie reiterated, yeah, her wisdom is one of the reasons why she's up here, because her speech at the end, towards the end of her arc in season 1 was very, very good. Yeah. So, and that's another reason why I say she feels good, because she called herself worthless and evil. But yeah, so, Hitch is, yeah, not that much, not that developed, not that well written, but again, she's not supposed to be 70 characters here, and look how many characters in the A tier. Alright, Sasha, yeah, you're actually gonna go in the C tier, because, she meant something. She was supposed to represent something, right? Did she have a standing character arc? Yes, but she was supposed to represent, seemingly good people and tragedy, right? Because her entire thing was she died in Liberio, right? But she died, and she deserved to die. Not that she deserved to die as a punishment, like Reiner per se, but she deserved to die because she was fighting in a war. She was fighting enemy combatants, and one of their comrades came in and nobly. And again, I know it's all cool to hate Gabby. Actually, I think the Gabby hate got less and less cool as the story progressed. But nobly, Gabby went in there and protected her comrades and shot her. It's what her father said, right? She went in, she shot people, and then she got shot herself, right? But she's like a really good person, and we're supposed to like her, and we're supposed to, she's supposed to be like the light of not the light of the world, but the happiness of the world's smile, the world's laugh, right? But she was engaging in activity that would get her killed, and that message that really sticks with people. And I was very, very happy when she died, but it stuck with a lot of people. I was more sad when Aaron died, when Erwin died, when who else died? Even Marco. Theo and Shadis. Yeah, that was definitely. I was because I was tired of her. She was big comedic relief, and I really did not like the comedic aspect of Attack on Titan. And I was glad she was gone. But yeah, that did stick with a lot of people. I told you I'm really eager. The Owl. Now the Owl, I'm going to put in this exact same position. He does not get barely any screen time. His motivations are very convincing. Not that original, but they're convincing and they're decent. And, he's a major plot piece, but he's not that well developed. And, he's not supposed to be well developed. But while I'm on the Owl, I've always wanted to talk about this. I haven't got a chance to. Everyone, again, it's going back to Annie. Okay, I'm not an Annie simp, I promise. I'm just very mad about the inconsistency of how the fandom is. And, again, I've shot much more videos about Eren and Eren's motivations and Isayama. So, call me Isayama simp before you call me Annie simp. But I never, ever, ever, ever hear people whining about the Owl and how unrepentant he is and how he needs to be killed and lynched and all this sort of stuff. Because this dude openly admitted to torturing children. I never heard anyone said, "Oh, he owes those parents an apology," all sort of stuff. When again he admitted to torturing children, crazy stuff for years, longer than Annie has been doing, because he wanted to accomplish his goal, just like Andy. He wanted to do what he thought was best. Right, and not much to speak of on his behalf. I will put him in the C tier because he did have a backstory and motivations more than these people did. But so if you're gonna be angry at her and say that she should give an apology or whatever, which I think she actually did. Go after this guy. This guy has probably got to be the person who is. I mean, he's a really sick dude. I mean, not in a bad way. And I love the guy. I love the Owl, but he's done some awful stuff to his own people, to kids, and all sort of stuff, But so yeah, be that as it may. Actually, this should be a B, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's better. So yeah, I just wanted to bring it up because again, you guys are hypocritical about a lot of stuff. This is one of the biggest hypocrisies. Is your treatment of her, and So Falco. Why I'm not going on the Falco? The reason why I'm not going on the Falco is I'm trying to figure out who's Frida, because this looks like Frida, but I also saw Frida. Where did I see? Yeah, maybe it is Frida. I don't know, but it's probably. I think it's actually Mina Carolina, if I'm being completely honest. Ooh. I hate how I'm not able to find stuff. All right, let's just assume she's Frida for now. Yeah, let's just assume she's Frida. Alright. Sorry about the slight interruption. Falco, I'm gonna put in the B tier. Because Falco, again, does not have the depth of these latter characters. Actually, you know what? No. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry. I wish it was a B plus tier. I had to take that out, but yeah. Actually, I'll put him here. He's better than Marco. Falco is one of the best characters because really good characters because he represents he's supposed to be the purest character. He's supposed to be like the most innocent character, the person who tries to keep his hands as clean as possible, and he shows everyone how to be a good person. He really does. And he also I cannot for the life of me figure this out, but he has this parallel with Eren. I don't know what it is because again they both have these long dreams and they're both crying and also the other thing about him is that he's supposed to do what Eren was supposed to be because he said he wants Gabby to live a long happy life, and then he admitted to Gabby that he loved her. So unlike Eren who waited until he died to tell him because of that he tells Gabby outright. Right. So. Very good character, very inspiring character, very clean character. Right, he's pretty cool. He doesn't like that much development per se, but still a very, very good character and adds a lot of depth to the show. All right, next. This has to be Mina. This has to be Mina. I'm sure I'm missing out on Frida here. Is this? No, it's not Frida. Man. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna assume this is. Yeah, so this is Mina Carolina, so I'm gonna put her in NA. Alright, there's that. Alright, Porco. Yeah. I think Porco can go here too. Actually, he'll go here. He had too much screen time to be here. Actually, no, he got pretty much as much screen time as these two. No, he got more. Yeah, not that much development, not much of depth to him. Just pissed off at Aaron for killing his friends, and very basic stuff here. So yeah, I'll leave him there. Now on to Berthold. Berthold, and I cannot wait for that C Tactics video to come out. But Berthold is a very mysterious character. He's actually the most loyal of all the warriors. And I'm filming this before the C Tactics video. So if he says that, I'm not copying him for him. But he's most loyal because Rainer, half the time he thinks he's a soldier. Annie let her. That's what I forgot to mention. Yes, the other thing that makes it, the other reason why Annie is guilty is because Rainer actually used. This is crazy. Rainer actually used her compassion on Jean and Connie to punish her, and he made her take off Berthold's gear. So he punished her for being nice, for saving Jean's life and for saving Connie's life. Jean in Tross and then Connie in the refueling operation. To teach her a lesson about being nice to people, she made her take off Marco's gear, which she was not very pleased about, as we know. So yeah, that's more proof for her feeling guilty about this and not being just some heartless killer. But yeah, and also she spared Armin's life, which directly led to her capture and compromised in the mission. Berthold did no such thing. Berthold had the same feelings as Annie did, but did no such thing. And he's actually the most loyal of all the warriors. Again, not that much depth, very unoriginal. I'm sorry, I really hate to say this, but his character motivations are bland. I hate to say it, but they are bland. I hope that C Tactics video will really shed some light on his character. But his character is very mysterious, very very up to date. Obviously stricken with guilt like most bad people are. But he's the most loyal of all the warriors because, he's able to do his mission. His emotion is not getting in the way at all. He kills when he needs to kill. And, unlike Rainer, who's not even there half the time, and Annie, who sometimes lets her emotions, meddle with her judgment, doesn't happen. Tiber. I'm actually going to put Tiber in the beats here. I am going to do a Tiber video. Tiber, I had no problems with Tiber. Tiber did what was right for his family. The Marlians came with him with the deal, and he took it. He did what was right for his family. Yeah, gotta respect that. Yeah, did he betray his race? Did he betray his nation? Yeah, I guess. But again, as the people, the pro-Roman guys say, family first. And I don't know if people are being so inconsistent. I genuinely do not know why, but I really do believe family first. So I don't trout myself from anger at Tiber, but not anger at Aaron. Yeah, Tiber did a very respectable thing. He set up his family, the Tibers before him, set up their family for generations to come. The only problem being the Warhammer. That's pretty unfortunate, but these people made it so that they lived in luxury and wealth and safety and all other stuff. Did they have to sell some people? Yeah, but it was definitely a much, much better sacrifice than what Aaron did. Let's be real. And also, he was right about the rumbling. But he does not get enough credit for this, and this does not get talked about enough. But when he said that Aaron was going to start the rumbling, he was 100% right, and he should have declared war on him. Now, was Aaron wrong for destroying Liberia? Of course not. Willie Tyrus declared war on him. So, and he also sacrificed his life for that as well. So, call him what you will, but he is a very, nuanced character. Again, showed up for a few scenes and then died. Yeah. Very, very nuanced character, not your typical villain. A+ character motivation and, good nuance in that point. Gabi. Now, Gabi is your postmodern, she actually, better than Runner. She's the poster child for the postmodern character arc, right? Worthless scoundrel, annoying piece of crap turned, lovable, whatever, right? First she's firing bullets at Sasha, then she's firing bullets at or Aaron. Yeah, so very good character. Postmodern character arc shows us. I was never angry. I was angry at her for the same reason. Like I didn't like her for the same reason I didn't like Aaron Rodgers, and that's why I say you guys don't understand the story. All you people who are angry at her for being a racist or hateful or whatever reason you had for hating her, you guys didn't understand the story. I didn't like her, and again, I was duped a lot by season 4. And I'll continually admit that because it's true, and I said it before, but I was not duped by this woman. I like her for the same reason I don't like Aaron Rodgers, which is that he rivals my guy. I used to. I was a Seahawks fan, and so Russell and Rodgers would go at it, and I hated her guts, just like I hated Aaron Rodgers' guts. I did not hate her because she was a racist. Because what was she supposed to do? She was propaganda since the beginning, right? And that's the world she grew up in. That's what she was told. And she was a very brave individual. And she actually committed more war crimes than Aaron, because under the UN law, taking off your insignia, and she's more likely to be a war criminal than Aaron, because Aaron's government didn't know about other governments. Her government didn't know about governments. So her taking off that, that's already been discussed. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, very good character here. Shows perspective. Shows us a complete cycle of violence in one character. Very, very well done. Postmodern character arc. I don't want to put her. I'll put her in A tier. Yeah, very A tier. Pretty good. I'm sure I don't need to talk about her. Shows us how. It also shows us the concept of the house Negro, field Negro, because she's a house Negro, and she treats the field Negroes how she treats the field Negroes. And so cool stuff there. Lots of not much to learn. Well written. Does a lot for the story. Again, we also see perspectivism with Reiner and Aaron, but it's also fleshed out in Gabby. I don't think I need to continue talking about him. This guy. See, I did see Frida. This is Frida. That's me in Carolina. This guy, definitely an A+ tier. No. I'm joking. Totally irrelevant going in NA. Sorry, Odol Flans, whatever his name is. I don't care. Frida, NA. I'm sorry. Yeah, good character. Nothing against the lady. It's just that she has barely any screen time. She's not fleshed out. Sorry. Same thing with you. What do you say? Your last words are, what are your last words? Is that what it is? Or your only words that you ever spoken are that? Yeah. Okay. Irrelevant. But cool little piece of trivia. He actually talked to her when he was in jail. Or no, he talked to Frida when he was in jail. Aaron did. Never mind. This guy, I probably, if I read the Uprising arc recently, would put him higher. But I did not read Uprising arc recently, and that's been pushed to the back of my memory, because I'm thinking mostly about season 1 and season 4, most of the ending. So people who are Fletcher, I don't know, I forgot his name, but people who are fans of him, sorry, leave your comments down below. But I just don't have much to say about him. Carla, I just saw a video about why Attack on Titan is corny. I forgot to mention this, but the whole he's special because he's born stuff. Yeah, when I first read that, I was furious, because that was the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. But after the story progressed, it made a lot more sense. It says something that's very corny, very out of character for Attack on Titan, and she's right. She's pretty wise, level-headed woman. Does not get that much screen time, but I actually still can give her a C. Yeah, still very, very good character. The whole special stuff, and I think even ending haters like her. I think Odin, that guy. He did a video about the whole special stuff. Yeah, so really interesting stuff there with Carla. This is probably going to have to go into a part 3, isn't it? Now, Lady Mitsubu. Now, I know I'm a Jaegerist. I'm supposed to hate. Is Flock here? Oh, please tell me Flock is here. Is this him? No, I can't be. That's him. Okay, we do Flock. Okay, good. I'm a Jaegerist, so I'm supposed to hate this woman's guts. And I do hate her, but I'm going to have to put her in the B tier. Nah, I can't do that. I don't know. I'll put her as B tier. Now, she's a great character because she is like most of these characters. This story really explores the nature of selfishness a lot. We see this with Annie, Aaron, Ymir, Historia, and Lady Mitsubu, who pissed all of us off because she was somehow this I don't know how this happened, but somehow she was able to fend off a grown man who went through military training. This little old lady. How that happened, hey, I don't know, but really unfortunate stuff there. But Lady Mitsubo really was, same thing with this nature of selfishness and how she, betrayed, and she has decent motivations how she betrayed the island for resources, and which is a perfectly noble, a perfectly fine thing to do. She feels guilty about it, but I don't see the problem with that. I mean, were her methods sort of questionable? Yes, but she is the representative of her nation, and she's supposed to take care of her nation first. So I don't really see a problem with her doing that. Again, most Jaegers are angry at her for that. I don't know why they're angry, because it's the same principle that Eren has been showing. But she also at the end, which is really, really cool, because she's talking to Annie, she says, most people don't really realize what they have until it's taken from them. Something we've heard a billion times, but this is actually really, really cool in Attack on Titan, because just like when Zeke said, what a beautiful day, if Elena noticed it earlier, right? Eren should have realized what he had inside the walls, trapped like a bird, before it's taken away from him. Because his freedom, and again, I'm not going to argue with you about this. I've shot videos about it, you can talk to me a little bit later, but from my perspective, his freedom was literally staring him in the face from the moment we first see them, which would be Mikasa. Mikasa was staring him in the face. That was his freedom, and among other things, again the fried dough that I mentioned, in other videos, him enjoying some fried dough, right? That'd be freedom too. But he should have noticed it before it was gone, right? He waited till 139 and noticed what he really had. And on top of that, she's talking to Annie, who did not like her father, and understandably so, but she didn't realize how much of a connection she had with him until she left, and then she was obsessed with getting back to him. Same thing with Zeke. Zeke didn't realize how good of how enjoyable it was to play a simple game of baseball until Armin showed him 137. So yeah, her impact and her message in the story goes really underestimated. But yeah, she's definitely B tier. Very, very good character there. Keith. I'm sorry, man. I do not have enough intelligence for this, but not enough intelligence, enough knowledge. But Keith is a great character, as we all know. I might, I'm gonna put him in B tier. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Keith is a great guy. Has a lot of lyrics to him. He obviously is. He shows why Commander Irwin. He's what got the commanding position, because he did not know what to do, and he was not drunk enough to be the commander. And of course, he feels sorry about it because he killed a bunch of people, so he doesn't get married because he didn't think he deserves happiness. It's a running theme of these characters that I'm sure you've heard me a lot of these times. See, this character feels guilty with this thing and this thing. But yeah, he's one of those characters. But yeah, a complete bystander. We don't see that a lot. He was a total passive observer to everything going on. Not that special, but also was special because he was born into this world and went out like an absolute champ with Theo there. Cared for the children. Again with the whole children theme. Again, I really wish I could talk about him more. I will be shooting a video about him hopefully. But yeah, still great character, great impact. Really original character too. Because not that many times you see a character this original. But yeah, great guy, went out like a champ. Who is this guy? Is this one of Levi's friends in No Regrets? Yeah, you're going there. Uri, he has no personality of his own because he's been whatever by the founder, but I'll give him points for friends. Yeah, you're going right there, buddy. Alright, Els, yep, you're going right here. Is this Niccolo the Cook? Yeah, it's Niccolo the Cook. Alright. I probably should have shot one long video and then split it up. That's what I should have done. Alright, so Niccolo the Cook. Yeah, he's gonna go the same. Actually, you know what? Where did he go? I'll put him in C tier because he does get some character development, of course, and he does learn some stuff, and he does bring depth to the show. But again, not that much screen time. But he is a genuinely good character, and we would be missing out if we didn't have him. We got the same thing. Like the Sasha's cooking was his small thing that gave him freedom, right? Got some good themes going on there, and did a little bit of a development arc there. So yeah, good stuff. Who is this person? I'd like to know who this person is. I've never seen her before in my life. Dina, I mean, yeah, you're also NA. Yeah, does she speak? Yes. Does she have screen time? Yes, but it's barely any. You're going there. No. Definitely. You're gonna have to wait, buddy. Yeah, you also knows Upside Down Guy, if you didn't know. Speaking of Upside Down Guy, yeah, here we go. Zachary. Yeah. I'm actually gonna put him in the same place I put these people. Yep. Great character, people call him a villain. I don't know if they call him a villain, because, I mean, he's not the traditional villain in the sense of, villainy and all that stuff goes. But Zachary, he's been apparently plotting for years to take down the royal family, and very selfish dude, goes around torturing people, and then ended up dying in at the Jaeger's hands. I probably should put him a little bit lower because he's really not that deep, but he does. The fact that he is working with Commander Erwin shows how bad of a person Commander Erwin is. Yeah, definitely not talking to you, boy. You show up for an OVA and disappeared into the ether. Elena, oh man, this is another one I wish I was more brushed up on. Who are you, bro? Elena is a great character because pretty cool plot twist. We thought that she was oppressed by the Marleyans the entire time, right? And then she actually was a Marleyan, she was a big fan of Zeke's. Because you want me to explain what happened. She thought history was being made before her eyes. Not much in depth, but still a pretty interesting character to watch. I'm actually gonna rank her high for entertainment value. The show could do without her, but yeah, sort of an original character. Pretty fun to watch, and cool plot twist at the end, towards the end there. Theo Magnus. I'm actually gonna I can't put him with Shadis, but I'll put him B tier. Theo Magnus is another villain. Sort of. He's not really a villain. It's hard to call out these people villains, because just of how evil all these people are. It really depends on what your goal is or who you're rooting for. Certain people are evil. Certain people aren't evil. Certain people, right? It's what Armin said in season 1, right? I didn't really like that term "good person," he says, which is funny because there's no good person by the end of the show. He's like, I don't really like the term "good person" because a good person is someone who does something that's beneficial to you. So me being a good person to you right now makes you a bad person. So Annie is a good person to her dad because she's sacrificing a lot to see him, but she's a bad person to the scouts because she's killing a lot of them. So it's really weird to call people good and bad people or heroes or villains. But he's Theo Magnus is a villain, and he accepts his villainy. He knows what it is. He doesn't mince any words. He calls a spade, but he still does, and I really appreciate that he does care for his children, and he wants the best for them. And again, went on like an absolute champ with what's his face, Keith, and whatnot. So yeah, very good exploration. I probably should knock him down a few pegs, but he is a pretty good villain, and he has more layers than your normal villain, and for the screen time it gets, does pretty well. Pretty nice guy to watch. He's a guy. He's a bad dude, but he really does command your respect. He does have not command, but he has your Commander Erwin commands your respect. He has your respect when you watch him with the scouts, with the with his. I keep calling them his kids, but they're not really his kids, with the warriors and stuff like that. So, pretty cool stuff going on there. Not on screen time. Okay, you're going. I'm actually gonna put you here. No, I'm not going to explain why. You're going here. Alright. Yeah, it's taking a long time. Xavier. I'll put him in the C tier. His motivations were great. Original, whatnot. Again, not that much screen time, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to talk ad nauseum about him. Thomas, seriously? the first guy Aaron tried to save. Jean Boy. Alright, so with that, I think I'll conclude this video. Alright, so hope you guys appreciate it. Hope you guys liked it. Just for reference, here is the tier list now. Alright, there you go. And, yeah. So here it is. Yep. And join me for the next part where I will, finish the tier list, hopefully. Alright, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying on. Remember to, I'm a YouTuber, so I tell you, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm not going to say hit the notification bell, personally, because I never hit the notification bell, ever. I don't like the notifications at all, but so don't hit the notification bell. But, yeah, like and subscribe, whatever, leave your comments, and, yeah, have a good day.